Hello guys and welcome. My name is Kalundu Musimi. Of course, when you see me, it's an exclusive interview about to go down. And seated next to me is one of the most sought after actors and talents we have in this country. Please give it up for the one and only Daddie Marto. Mambo.
I saw what you did there. Kalundu Musimi, when you see me. That was dope. That made me smile.
Noma.
Kali.
Noma.
Kali. Take your flowers. They are yours. Take them.
Thank you so much. Daddie Marto, karibu sana man.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Yes.
County 49. Manze uko kwa hiyo nilicheki the first episode and I was like, Here? What is your role?
I play the role of the head of security to the governor of Buatele County, which is County 49. The governor unfortunately gets kidnapped and I'm in the middle of it to ensure that she comes back safely. Safely. Nasema nini? To ensure that she comes back safely.
Yeah.
Yes. Kidnapped with her is also the chief of staff, who happens to also be my girlfriend or the person I'm dating at the time. So his story ni personal sana kwangu.
Yeah.
Kazi yangu inaenda kuisha na nyumbani pia nimeharibu maneno. Yeah. So she's kidnapped by a group of let me call them militia, calling themselves Hive or Mzinga, whose intention is to get ransom from the county wa distribute pesa among the citizens. Juu amesema hiyo serikali imekuwa corrupt sana.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, apart from that, Mato, you are on our screens like almost everywhere. If you're not on TV shows, you're on, films, right? But then...
Ni uongo. I'm not on screens everywhere. Labda on the phone screens. So the thing is, between this, okay, it's relative because it depends on your timing. Huh? Yeah. So the last time I did a fresh show was in 2018. That was when Sunajoni tulimaliza kushoot. Yes. Okay. That has still been in circulation. That is what makes it feel like I'm still on screen. Yes. Because we're in 2022, the show is still dope and people are still watching it 4 years later. Yes. And people still love it. And then I am on social media, where I do a lot of social media content, which is where people would again see me. And then also on The Trend, which ideally talks about things happening on social media. Yeah. So it's mostly because of social media and a show that I finished shooting 4 years ago. Yeah. So it's kwenu inakaa kaa mingi lakini kwangu si mingi. Yeah.
But I'm right. You're almost like, I feel like you're almost everywhere. But for such shows, a Showmark original, how do you get the role? How do you audition for that person who is asking?
Well, simply, I got lucky. I know the producers of the show. Yeah. I kept on hounding them every time. If you ever have an opportunity that's coming, remember, I'm here. I can do something. Oh, Mato, unakuwaga busy na vitu zako za social media. Yeah. Just give me the opportunity. I'll try and do something. Let's see what can work out. So I just went, auditioned. Nilitu audition. Nikaenda nika audition. Yeah. The audition tape was sent. I wasn't the only person who auditioned. Somebody else auditioned as well. And they decided that I'm the one who got the role. And yes. I was happy. Yeah. So, nilitumua tu script. Shika hizi lines. Nikashika. Nikaenda nika audition. Bas. Yeah.
Kwa hivyo niku go out there kuambia mse niaje niko hapa niite. Chance ikikam.
Exactly. Yeah. It sounds simple, but it is, imagine as simple as that. But then, that's not the only factor. The second factor is, it's not about you. It's about the character. The character needs to agree with you. Like, wewe unahitaji kusuti character. Juu saa tuseme sahi kuna audition nataka wa baba wa miaka 74. Kujeni audition. Kalundu utaenda ku audition. Alafu, exactly, you see? And then ukuje unichukie useme, oh, Mato alitana audition na hata hakunipatia role. How fit role imedescribe huyu mtu anafaa kukaa hivi, anafaa kuongea hivi. Hizi ndizo features tunatafuta because character yake inaenda na hii njia. Yeah. So, unless you fit the character, you cannot get the role. Yes. So, things that need to align. 1, you fit the character description. And then number 2, you are present to tell people I am available in case of anything that you need me to work on. Yeah. And one of the ways of doing that is, being active on social media. Yes. Just keep on posting. the things that you do, the things that you do want to do, talk about it, so that wewe unaweza kuwa umesikia kuna role fulani ina auditioniwa mahali, nani useme by this inajua Mato anaweza fanya kitu kama hii juu nimesikia Mato akiongea kuihusu. As simple as that. That's the power of that network.
Yes. And you know, Mato, we look at you and we see, you know, the success, right? But then I'd ask, what was your first salary?
My first salary?
Yeah.
My first salary was for a play, set books. I spent 10,000 bob for fare from Thika to Nairobi in 2005. Every single day nilikuwa natoka Thika na kuja Nairobi, Thika na kuja Nairobi. Fare ilikuwa 10,000 in total na nililipwa 6,000. So hapo naweza sema salary yangu ilikuwa ngapi? Nashindaga kuhesabu hiyo. Yes.
Your salary was a minus.
Yes, my salary was a minus, but the perseverance and the patience, you know, to do that job is what has led me to do, you know, to do the things that I've done and to be where I am right now. Yes.
Ilijipa.
Ilijipa. It'll take time, but ilijipa.
Yes.
Yes.
You're also on the trend every Friday. Have you ever said anything on air? Because hiyo ni kitu ya opinion yako. Unafanya your own opinion. Ikakuget into trouble.
Why are you asking questions that you already have answers to? Kalondu, you're setting
I don't know.
me
I don't know.
Kalondu, you're setting me up.
You know, hizo vitu ukishaongea, hizo vitu zingine ni behind the scene. Hatujui.
Fine, you just want me to say that I'm the only person who's ever sent a lawyer to Nation Media Group because of something I've said online. Sawa, I've said it. Next question.
Kuwa serious. Ukweli.
To move on.
I didn't know.
To move on. To move on to the next question.
Ukweli lakini what?
To move on to the next. Let's not dwell on that point.
Yeah.
It may happen. Let's move on. Next.
Yo, you must have said something crazy. How's fatherhood?
Fatherhood is fun. Fatherhood is challenging.
Yeah.
Fatherhood is joyous. Fatherhood is painful.
Yeah.
But it's a whole package.
Yeah.
It's a choice, and it's a choice that I make every single day.
Yeah.
To be the best that I can be for my boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you ever in the delivery room when they were getting born?
Kalondu,
Yes.
Kalondu, you're setting me.
How was it? Why did you do it? Because watu wengi ukuwa na mixed reaction. Wako like, yes, I want to do it. Mwingine anasema, no, I don't want to do it. Why for you?
I've always wanted to be there. I mean, it's just that. It's my wife giving birth to my children.
Yeah.
Why would I not be there if I can be there? Emphasis, if I can be there. It is not an expectation. That's one thing that people should know. It's not an expectation that you need to be there. But it is good if you choose to be there. Yeah, because either way, sometimes daktari anaweza amua kufukuze.
Yeah.
So utasema ati ati ni makosa yako kukosa kukua hapo hivyo ndani. Because sometimes wanaamua, okay, hii situation venye inakaa, wewe ndio unafanya ashindwe kupush kwa sababu anakutusi kila kitu. Wewe toka, enda nje. You know. But it's a choice I made on both occasions. I was there for the birth of my first child, but there for the birth of my second child. And who knows, probably for the third and fourth and fifth. Sipangi kuwa Father Abraham, but who knows.
You want 5 kids?
Who knows? Unajua bado tunaendelea na hiki tunaitwa adulting.
Yeah.
Na adulting inakuja na rewards zake.
Yeah.
When two come together. Huwezi jua ni nini inaweza kuwa result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mato kuna wase wanasemanga ikifika certain kama nataka like kama 5 kids. Kishafika hapo, me I'm gonna get myself a vasectomy. What do you think of that?
Mimi najua hata nikisema hivyo already najua wife anasema amefika mwisho. But you know, with these things you never know.
Yeah.
Unaachia Mungu bas.
But nakuuliza tu, would you ever do like a family planning you wewe mwenyewe instead of the you know your wife?
If you ever make the choice that you do not want to get any more kids, then it is your choice. You can choose it. Yeah. Apparently the choice is much harder for women in this country, for them to make that choice, which is strange because they're the ones who are carrying the children. But yeah, I don't want to open that can of worms. Yeah. But as a man, if you choose you don't want to have any more children, feel free. Yeah. kata your tubes.
So, what is that particular one thing you wish people or someone told you before you got married?
Before I got married, the first time or the second time?
The first time.
The thing I wish I was told. So the thing I wish I was told that I eventually was told before I got into my second one was the first time I didn't know that there are masculine energies and feminine energies, and a woman needs to shukisha her feminine energy for you to take over as the man. So hapo kulikuwa na kukorofishana juu hapo. This second time I wish I was told that you need not just nakumbuka ile lori ilikuwa imebeba nini evidence. Nahitaji lori kama hiyo ya patience. Yeah. These are things that I keep on learning. Probably when I hit 40, I'll probably learn something else. Yeah. But there's only so much you can be told. This is the other thing. There's only so much you can be told about relationships, because every relationship has its own blueprint. Hakuna moja ya kufit zote. Kila relationship iko na mutaratara yake. Yes. Na lazima muendanishane na yenu vile iko yenu very specific. It's customized for you people, not for everybody else. Yeah. Yes.
Would you say you've carried some lessons from your first marriage to your second marriage?
Oh yes, definitely. There are lessons that I've carried from my first into my second. There are lessons that I'm going to carry from my second into part 2 of the second one. Angalia huyu, ona ujuaji, ona mali anaenda.
Nilikuwa nadhani unasema into my third,
ona ujuaji mali na ujuaji takumaliza hii Kenya. Yes, because I'm still learning, everything in its phases. There's phase 1 of our relationship where we were just the two of us. Phase 2, me and first child. Phase 3, me and second child. Phase 4, who knows what it will be. Yeah.
They say when you're divorced, you become a good relationship advisor. What do you think?
I would never advise anybody on their relationship. I can only give you examples based on mine, because I do not know the kind of things that you're going through in your relationship. Yeah. They are not the same. They are definitely not the same. So it is not up to me to advise on relationships. Yeah. It's up to me to just state the things that have worked for me. If you want to try them, it's up to you. Do not take my word for it. If you don't want to try them, it is also up to you. Unajua labda wewe kwa relationship yako Kalondu, unatakaga tu kukunua hapo kwa mguu hapo katikati. Unaona hapo katikati hapo kwa mguu. Hiyo ndio yani kwa relationship yako hapo ndio imekufikisha. Yani mtu asipokukuna hapo Kalondu, hata mahari usipeleke nyumbani. Hata mahari usipeleke nyumbani. That is yours. Yeah. Hiyo ndio format yako. If that is your nini, if that spot is the one that hits it for you, then that is it for you. Yeah. It's different for me. So get somebody whose scratching ability of that spot right at the bottom of your foot is the one that suits you. As simple as that. Yeah.
Ushipigwa na culture shock ukienda UG?
Nilipigiwa magoti na shosho. Yili ni shock. Hata kupigiwa magoti na auntie. Yili ni shock. Watoto wadogo hiyo sawa. But that yili ni shock. Also ile chakula unaekewa huko, Uganda hawana upungufu wa chakula. Utalishwa ufurahi. But that was not really shocking. That was expected. But your aunties just going down on their knees, that was a bit shocking.
Because you don't know how to react.
Yes.
Hako wamekubrief.
Unajua umeambiwa, lakini ukiona niliambiwa sawa utapigiwa magoti. Sikudhani ni aunties. Nilidhani ni hao watoto ama her cousins, my age mates or her age mates. Sikudhani ni hadi auntie. Yeah.
Does your wife occasionally kneel? Maybe when serving at the house, sijui nini?
Tuko country gani? Baba yake ni Mganda lakini mama yake ni Mkikuyu. Next question.
Noma. Anyway, we actually thought it was like now everything from there. So the kneeling happens in Uganda.
Not in Kenya, in Uganda. Sio huku. Hata yale nililia mara ya kwanza wakati tulienda kulipa mahari.
Because mimi nilikuwa nadhani sasa every time unaenda dinner, ukienda kwa nyumba ukiletewa kneeling down, unaoshwa miguu nini kila kitu. What do you think then is not to say Kenyans we are not submissive, I don't know, but what do you think is it is about Ugandan women and submissiveness?
Kenyan women are not submissive. Nimesema kwa niko nini anyway. Kuna wale ambao hawako submissive, but it's not really about submission. At this point, you remember that thing I said that I did not learn, I had not known in my previous relationship, about masculine energies and feminine energies. Kuna mwanaume kwako hajatosha mboga enough for you to feel wacha nijiachilie tu kwake. Unaona? Hiyo kukosa kujiachilia ndio inaitwa kukosa kuwa submissive. Juu hujajiachilia kabisa, lakini wewe unaogopa ukijiachilia kwake, by the way atakutupisha mbao. So hapa ndio shida inakujaga in most relationships. If you realize you do not have the capacity to submit to your man, that means you have not put down your masculine energy and let his masculine energy take over. Toka tu. Mtasumbuana bure. Toka tu. We ishia. Tafuta mtu mwenye akikuwekelea tu mkono hivi unasikia yes daddy. Yes daddy, and not Daddie Marto. Yes daddy. Unakubali. That's the one thing I can say is the difference, and that can be all over. So the only difference probably with Ugandan women is that kuna hiyo culture ya hakuna kitu kama masculine energy. Wewe kama mwanamke, mwanaume akiongea ni ameongea. Yeye ndio the masculine energy throughout. In Kenya we are a bit more liberal. Unaweza toka kwa baba yako uende ukajihasulie wewe mwenyewe. So ukienda umejihasulia, unajilipia rent, unajifanyia kila kitu, alafu mtu mmepatana anze kukuambia sasa usifanye hizo vitu zote, ni mimi nitakuwa nikifanya, alafu mwezi wa kwanza wa pili wa tatu haja achieve hizo vitu anafaa kuachieve. Si hapo utaanza kushuku. Utaanza kusema wewe hapana. Wewe mwenyewe ushazoea kujiwekea tokens. Kuweka tu tokens. Hata si kununua, kuweka tu. Umenunua na haweki. Unashindwa we kunaendaje, you know? Yeah, that sort of thing.
Would that masculine energy be one of the reasons uliamua kuvuka border?
No, not really. I just saw a girl, liked her. I didn't even know she was Ugandan. Then tukapendana, like okay, tuendelee na life. Yeah, si ati ni juu. I know for sure there is a level of the kind of person that I was looking for after my first relationship, and I knew this next person would need to be like da in terms of personality. How it ended up being a girl who had a Ugandan father, I did not plan for that. Okay.
How did your family react with the news? Waambia, hey, me, I'm getting a divorce.
Ni zile za walikuwa wameona tunasumbuana kidogo hapa na pale. You're like, okay, poleni sana. Let's hope for the best for both of you separately. Yeah, because you know, we were just toxic together and amazing people individually. Yeah, so ana thrive kivyake na mimi na thrive kivyangu.
They understood.
Alielewa.
Do you still talk
with my ex? Well, we talk once in a while. Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, it is. It is. Alipata mtu mwingine, akapata mtoto, naendelea na maisha. Yes.
Mato, what other projects are you working on? Of course, apart from County 49 yenye una star, what else should we see you in?
Mostly I'm engaging on social media content, but I do have a plan of something that I hopefully will be a face changer in the country. Man, as in tumeanza kuwa, unaona venye tulikuwa tuna expect vitu zi happen, watu wengine wazima wanafanya vitu sisi tunaenjoy. Sasa sisi ndio tumekuwa watu wazima. It's scary. It's scary that we are in that space now. So there are things that I plan to work on that hopefully will be a game changer in our space. So hiyo bado tumeshikilia. We are holding our cards close to our hearts. Yes.
And of course,
something.
I want to wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
And thank you so much for coming through.
Sure. Karibu sana.
Asante sana. Thanks. All right. Thank you so much, guys. That was Daddie Marto representing. My name is Kalondu Musimi. Behind the camera is the one and only Anne Mweni. Bye.